Hello and welcome to Chicken Tuesday. Well, we're just back from the vet with one of the girls. Let me show you what happened. It's all quiet. Hi girls. Hiya. Oh, still no Matilda. Matilda is coming out of broodiness. She stays out of the nest very easily now, but she's not coming out of her own accord just yet. Hi girls. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hey. Right, Matilda hen. Hi. Hi there. Oh, there you are. She's molting though. If you see, yeah, she's got feathers coming out now, so she's going to go straight from broodiness to molting. Which is a shame because both of those activities take it out of the girls. Last year, she would shake and there'd be an explosion of feathers coming out. But it's a necessary thing. They molt to get rid of old feathers and new feathers grow in. But as a result, they need lots of, it uses lots of protein because feathers are just protein really. And they need lots of protein to help form the new feathers. So, we need to make sure that she's eating plenty and the others are going to follow suit, I'm sure, soon and start molting. But anyway, let's get her out, get her running around and get her eating some nice food to perk her up and get her out the nest box. Come on, you. Oh, there you are. There you are. There she is. Oh, well, we pop you down here. That's it. Oh, there's a feather. See that feather just coming out? Just fell out because of her molt. Oh, poor little Matilda. They are gorgeous feathers though, Matilda, as you see. The sort of lovely brown colour, then a dark brown and white tips. Good old speckled Sussex. So it is lovely. I used to collect the feathers, but I've got lots of them now, and I'd love to do something with them. I've not really got the time to sit down and do anything particularly artistic, so I've been hanging off. But one day, I saw someone that does pottery and fuses, that's not the right term, but fuses feathers onto the side of pottery. That looks quite nice. So I'll maybe look that up at some point. But if anyone's got any ideas on what I can do with, that's a small one, but there's obviously the larger ones will come out as well. Anyone get any ideas? That would be nice to hear. Hello, Hamble. And there's Hamble as well. Oh, can you see it just on her neck? A bit out of place, not quite falling out yet, but the feathers around her neck and on her tail are looking a bit moth-eaten. And it's starting to come out as well. So yeah, soon I'll open up the coop and it'll look like they've exploded. It's a glorious day today. And here's Matilda. Let me see if I can get down. Having a little sunbathe. Oh. And if you're wondering about the sort of gaping she's doing there, That's just rearranging what's in her crop. And her crop is the little, it's a little holding area when they eat things. It goes into the crop. First of all, it's an area just at the right hand side of their chest. And sometimes when they eat, they just sort of make that stretching motion to sort of help to rearrange things in it. Now, don't go back in. She's becoming less broody. Come here. But Hamble's in laying at the moment, so I think she's maybe thinking it might be nice to go back in and join her. Don't go in, darling. There's Hamble. Hello, darling. Hello, Beryl. It is lovely today, and the girls are really enjoying it. Having a root around. So I'm just back from the vet, or Tom and I are. Beryl has given us a little bit of a fright. So we're off work today and let the girls out for a little bit of a trundle around the garden in between rain showers because it's been a rainy one today. And when I put them back in, I noticed that there was some blood in the bed, in the floor of the run. And it was very, very fresh, and I looked and I could see droplets of blood going out of the run along the path and onto the deck. So I immediately had a look at the girls, and Beryl had her foot up. I was going to say her paw there. Had her foot up and it was dripping blood. So I whipped her into the house, plonked her in a basin of warm water just so that I could have a look, and it was coming from one of her toes, and it was oozing out even as she was in the water. So I quickly got her down to the vet, and she's pulled out a nail. So she's been out in the garden, she's been scratching around, and she's managed to catch it somewhere, I think, and just pull it out. Oh, ouch. So it bleeds a lot, and yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was clean, etc. as well. So they've bathed it. We've got her back home, and I'll show you where she is now. She's going to be kept in for a couple of days just so that we can keep her on top of making sure it's clean and she's not re-dirtying it. So here we are in the living room of all places. I'm so glad I got this. It's like a puppy pen, and I used it when Matilda wasn't well a couple of years ago, or maybe last year. And it's all sort of self-contained. It's got a zip bottom and it's actually got a zip top, although I've not got that one at the moment. And if I go down here, you can see this is sort of mesh covering. So we have little Beryl in there, and she's got some nesting material, and she's making herself at home in there. And we've got some food and water, a little bit of sweet corn in there as a treat. And hopefully she will spend the next couple of days in here without being too noisy and too boisterous. And I'll bathe her toe a couple of times a day to make sure it's clean, and then she should be able to get out with the rest of the girls towards the end of the week. But yes, little Beryl trying to give us frights. Aren't you? Yes, you're in the house. So Beryl is a house chicken for the next couple of days until we can be sure that the wound has healed over and it's nice and clean and there's no blood coming out of it or even oozing out of it. So yeah, that's Beryl in the living room.